Okay, I think we are live. Let's see if people start coming on here. We're at 999,997. I wanted to go live as we hit 1,000,000. And I have been scrambling to upload a little video that I'm going to play for you guys if you stick around. I want to make sure that I'm live. I don't see any comments yet. So I think people will start showing up in a minute. Here we go. Barbie girl. Yay. Rachel. Alan Hall. Hello, hello. We're literally any second. We're at 999,998. We are going to pass here any second. So let's see. And then for everybody that's showing up, I do have a little before and after video of some of the biggest videos. It took me a minute to make. I almost didn't get it uploaded here. I was just like scrambling because I thought I'd have more time, but we went from 950 to 998 like that. And now we're at 996. That's what I thought. Some people might start unsubscribing, but we'll see if we're going to go. We have almost 600 people here. So a couple things I want to say. I just wanted a big thanks to everyone. So cool. I never in a million years dreamed that it would go to 1,000,000 subscribers. Never. It's pretty crazy. So there's going to be a couple things I want to show you. First of all, I wanted to show you guys something cool. This is my manager at my new office got me this. Let me see if you can see it. Mr. Popsit. How cool is that? Big shout out to Natalie. I wanted to show you guys. It is like a little tiny figurine here. Look at that guy. Got the glasses on, the whole deal. Pretty sweet. It's not a bobblehead. It's just like one of these little, I don't know. It's kind of a little toy, but I thought that was pretty cool. I wear sandals a lot when I'm in Southern California here. So it's, wearing sandals is what I do most of the time. But I thought that was cool. I wanted to thank her, Natalie. Also, a lot of people have been finding me in my new office. Hundreds of you have showed up that I've been treating for years and years. Just want to say thank you for the support, and so cool that you're finding me. This has been great. It's been really fun. As far as having people and their families and their aunts and their kids and their grandparents, they are finding me, and it's just been really fun. Thank you, Sweet Tea. Yeah. What I wanted to say about, we'll be hitting 1,000,000 today, hopefully soon. We'll see. And we did it, even though they shadow banned the channel. They age restricted, which wouldn't share videos. So many things. They took comments down that took me months to get comments back. And they were auto removing comments, and people thought I was removing comments, but it was being done by YouTube. They were removing comments and not letting people talk, and all that. We just still kept powering through it and powering forward, and it got to 1,000,000 subscribers, which is so cool. And so we're gonna flutter right before 1,000,000 here. I know. Yes, the Funko Popsit, Sunflower Sammy. It was just such a cool thing that she had that done. She did that for when we opened, so it was pretty cool. Also, for a lot of you that are on here that are seeing the live, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I know it's free. It's just it's not the paid subscription part. This is just so you'll get updates when I upload a video. And I did say once we hit 1,000,000, my next video is going to be the last video of Tough Guy Acne. So I have one more session with him, and that is coming. It's going to be either tomorrow or the next day. It'll be after we hit 1,000,000, because we're like right there. We're at 9. Oh my gosh, 999,999 right now. So one more, if you go on, you'll be the 1,000,000th if you're on here, and we will hit 1,000,000 with you. Oh, 1,000,001. We just did it. And you guys are here with me. So cool. So to commemorate that, I'm going to play a little video here just of some of the, there's 600, over 600 videos, but some of the big ones. Let me shrink myself down here. Here we go. And there we go. So this just maybe 6 or 7 of some of the bigger ones. This is One Chest, One Cup, the giant abscess. I'm just going to show some before and afters here. Before and afters with a little music. It's only a minute and a half, but let's check it out. I wanted to interject here. So this gout elbow, he had both elbows were like that. Been a lot of comments lately about that, and about that. If it was dangerous, if I should have done it. I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple of these cases, but this guy, he's come back. It's been over 3 or 4 years now, and he looks just like this. Looks great. Nothing is regrown. He begged his insurance, begged the doctors, and they would not remove it. He had big balls on each elbow, so when he drove and he was kind of sitting when he would drive, it hurt him really bad because it was like, something under the skin. It was as hard as a rock. And a lot of people asked why I did it. And he had imaging. It wasn't attached. It wasn't down on nerves or arteries that kind of run right in between these bones right here. Everything was above that. It was a tedious surgery. I really had to go in and cut out all kinds of little things that were just embedded around that whole capsule. But we got it out, and he did great. And it wasn't just once. We did 2 of the big ones, and he did have a small one beside it that I actually did first. It's an old video. But he healed amazingly. And I actually saw him about a year ago, and he came in and he just started, when he saw me, he started crying. And, my MAs, everybody got teary. He was just so thankful. And it was such a good experience. And it turned out great, no infection, nothing like that. And it was just a very interesting case. He had pseudo gout and gout. So that was a whole nother conversation because most people only have one or the other. More severe cases will sometimes present with both. And he had both. I had done cultures and we had sent him out, and they found the calcium pyrophosphate crystal. There's a couple different things you find in there, but gouty tophi as well. So he had signs of pseudo gout and gout. But interesting case, tons of comments in the comment section. I even had an ER doctor. I pinned his comment. He was very judgmental and said I shouldn't have done it, and I way overreached. I think in some cases he would have been correct if you're just looking at it from a distance and you didn't know all the stuff I knew from the imaging. Most PAs don't have as much surgical experience as me as well. So there is possibly a point to that if in the wrong hands, but that's like with anything. So let me keep it going. Here we go. This was my pain is beauty patient, the guy with the great smile, and he wanted to get everything done by the time he graduated college for pictures at his party afterwards. And look at this. I mean, just extraordinary. Check out this before and after. You can see right there. Just look at all of those comedones, the blackheads, the whiteheads, and the inflammatory. And then look how good he looks afterwards. And then after him, you're going to see Tough Guy Acne. All right. That was it. Tough Guy Acne, he still had a lot of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So you saw he's still pink, but I mean, he was cleared. And as far as I know, he still is. So he hasn't followed up in my new office yet, but we hope that he will. And I have one more session with him. It's actually really good. Everything dried up, and he had a lot of little blackheads. So he's going to be coming in, and I'm going to be sharing that, and we'll be showing you within days here. So very cool. This is something that happened a long time ago. 100,000. We're gonna get a gold one now for $1 million. I'm gonna put both of them up in my office actually. So it's just it's cool. I didn't realize, and I think a lot of people on YouTube, they don't realize how much work goes into something like this. It's like, I didn't realize it when I started it. The amount of editing, the amount of, monitoring content and choosing what content, curating the content, that you go from abscesses to acne to cysts and all of that. It's a lot of work. And one thing that I really learned a lot from you guys on perceptions. Sometimes when I'm looking down and the camera's coming from the side, the camera actually sees stuff that I don't see sometimes. And I'll see it in the comments, and then I'm editing. I'm like, oh, wow, there was something there. I couldn't see it at my angle. It was shadowed or whatever. But it's, it's great. This whole thing is for teaching. And really to, enlighten people about dermatology conditions and how we do things. So that, I'm just so excited that it's turned into that. My editing got better, just from kind of watching the videos and listening to all of your comments. I got better at editing. I got quicker at editing. And I kind of just got down to, I knew what I wanted to show, because in the beginning, like everything, there's a learning curve. And I was even going back, I have some very old videos of, yes, shout out to Mrs. Popsit, that's right, Heather, for her support. She made all this possible. Trust me, it takes a lot. It takes a village to raise a channel, and 3 kids and have a job while we're doing it. But it's been very cool. There has been, along the way, there's always haters and people that don't like to see you succeed. Happens in anything, we just brush them off, man. They come and they try and they get angry and they say stuff, and if they're disrespectful, they get removed from the channel anyways. But I'm always open to constructive criticism, but some people just got hate in their heart, man. It's not cool. But yes, so cool. I was so glad I got on here while we hit 1 million, because I wanted to do it live. I'm just happy that worked out. One last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. One common question that I saw was just a simple wash, a simple facial moisturizer, a simple serum, and a simple sunblock that isn't all these things that aren't expensive. I've been searching for 1.5 years. I've been actually talking to companies about making something for me. But, the price points on that are hard to bring down to something that's very, inexpensive and still quality. And those can take a long time. I think I have found a brand. And the cool thing about it is It's all online. It's an online store, and you can only get it through this particular online store, and it's not expensive, and it's very quality products. So, and it's just 5 products. I'm going to be showcasing them. I've been trying them for the last 2 months, and it's been great. I love them. I was surprised I loved them. I loved every one of them. And it is a sunblock that's a little cheaper than Isden, because a lot of people were saying that that price point was out of their range. So, there's cool stuff that's coming, and you can just purchase it, and it's free shipping to your house anywhere in the continental United States. So on the lower 50, they will ship it to you, and there's really nice products. So I'm going to be talking about that. That will be coming up soon. So, keep that in mind. I think my kids just got home. I think I hear them. They're running around. They're coming in. Oh, look who's here. Addie girl's here. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. They were just going shopping with Mrs. Popsit with Mommy. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
She's getting so big. I don't think she's been on a live in a while, and all this curly hair.
I'm 5 now.
She is 5 now. Road Dog's here, and Kelly Bear's here, and Mrs. Popsit's here, all celebrating 1 million. Rowan wanted to show you guys something. Check this out. He has been cubing. And I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to just keep going, mix it up. He has been cubing, and really he's going to be in a competition coming up here soon. I'm going to keep mixing. He wants to show you how quick he can solve a Rubik's Cube. It's pretty impressive. I haven't been able to solve a Rubik's Cube ever in my life. So you can see I just mixed it up there. Check him out. He's got 5 seconds to look at it. Keep it up on the camera.
3,
2, 1. Here
go.
he goes. He's going to solve it here for us. He usually does it pretty quick. Ooh. So he's going to be competing in another month or 2. And he's trying to get sub 20, sub 10s even. The world record is 3.14 seconds. There he is. Look at that. That was probably 15 to 20 seconds. Amazing. He wanted to show all of you that. But so we are actually going to be...
Thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you guys for subscribing. It helps us get more information out there and helps us educate people. Also, this guy's little birthday, we're going to go celebrate today.
Hey,
It was this
we're
week. He's 8 years old now, Kelly Bear. You say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys all. We're going to be signing off. Look for the last video of Tough Guy Acne. And also look for, if you guys are looking for a good moisturizer, a triple lipid, great nighttime facial moisturizer. All that's coming very soon, and they are priced amazingly. So if a lot of people were asking me that, and I didn't have one that had a good price yet, and I finally found it. So that's coming too. I don't think I missed any. Let me see. Any questions? If anybody had. Yeah, Tammy, good question. I thought I saw a question about sunscreen. I am allergic to a lot of sunscreens. I'm allergic to avobenzone and octocrylene, which are man-made molecules. A lot of times people that have those types of sensitivities try zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. The mineral barrier blockers usually are better. I can do zinc myself, but get them that just have that in there. The other thing I recommend is the soft area on your wrist, that skin. Test it for 3 or 4 days. Put a little bit in a little circle on your wrist and see if you're allergic. It's way easier to treat a little spot on your wrist than your entire face and chest if you do have a sensitivity. Yes, Rowan has gotten so tall, he's like out of the screen. They're getting so big. I know it's been a while since they've been on, but they were so excited to hit 1 million and come and say thank you to you guys. So thank you guys so much for the support. Love all of you, and let's keep it going. Let's get another 1 million. Let's keep it going. He's a little genius. That's right.
I might be 6 once.
She might be 6 coming soon.
I'm going to be 10.
I know. I'm still freaking out too, Tina. The fact that he can do that in 15 seconds, it blows my mind.
I average like 19.
The average is 15 to 20 seconds.
Literally, all my friends were doing it at school. Then all of a sudden, I started, and I was faster than all of them.
He is. He picked it up pretty darn quick too. So it's pattern recognition.
Here, I'll do it blind. I'll do it blindfolded.
He can do it behind his back with his eyes closed. But that's okay. We gotta go, buddy.
It's mixed up, and I'm gonna do it blind. Ready?
Okay.
Look at all this hair.
Yeah.
of mine.
Doing it blind. There he goes. One last one. All right. There it is. Eyes closed. Amazing.
Blindfolded.
All right. Now it's digitally saved on a video for all to see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We're going to go celebrate little Kelly Bear.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for popping by. And